Everything about the OfflineTV IRL pop-up event was absolutely amazing, besides for the most important part, getting to meet the members of OTV IRL. My wife and I are huge fans of OTV. Since we were lucky enough to get tickets to the pop-up event, I want to tell you all about my experience. Free tickets to the event became available on OfflineTVIRL.com at 3 p.m. Pacific Time on November 23rd, 2021. Like many other OTV fans, I went on the website at 2:58 p.m. and started spam hitting refresh over and over until the tickets were available. There were several 45-minute time slots available for both Saturday, December 14th and Sunday, December 15th. My wife decided on trying to get the earliest time slot, which was 12 p.m., so that we could have first access to the merch. Right when 3 p.m. hit, we quickly registered. As soon as we had finished signing up, most of the time slots had sold out. I actually had an issue with my ticket, but their manager Amanda helped me out, so a big thank you to her, she is awesome. Although you could select the time slot you wanted to attend, it did not state which members of OTV would be present at which time. My wife has been a big fan of Lily Pichu for years and really wanted to meet her. I really wanted to meet Pokey, Michael, or Toast. The event took place at the Westfield Century Mall in Los Angeles. It was about a 2-hour drive from where I live. Even though our time slot was at 12 p.m., we arrived right when the mall opened at 10 a.m. to make sure we got good parking. They did an amazing job decorating the outside. We sat at some nearby chairs for about an hour and then got in line at 11 a.m. We actually ended up being the 4th and 5th in line. While in line, we had our tickets, IDs, and COVID vaccination cards checked. McDonald's was the sponsor of the event, so we were also asked to download the McDonald's app. After we showed that we were signed into the McDonald's app, we were then handed some exclusive stickers. There was one sticker for each member of OTV as well as the mascot. I really liked the chibi art. We were also given wristbands. I think that the colors of the wristbands were different depending on your time slot. Please someone correct me in the comments below if that's incorrect. When there were just a few minutes left to get in, we saw Sid and John walk up to the event and they said hello to everyone in line. They were then given their talent badges and went inside. I'm really sorry about the shaky footage. I was just super excited to get in. As soon as we walked in, we were handed a tote bag that had the OTV mascot on it. We were then led to a place to take photos with chibis of each OTV member. Then we were given a chance to write a sticky note with a message on the wall. I couldn't think of anything clever. Hey, thank you so much. What's your name?
Zachary.
Zachary, you're awesome. Thank you. We immediately were amazed by the decorations in the area. Each member of OTV had their own table with some of their actual belongings on them. We happened to catch a glimpse of John adding some more of his iconic stuff to his table. We got to see things like the paintings from the video where Toast posed nude, their golden YouTube plaque, Lily's melodica from her viral video of her following cosplayers around, and more. We noticed that there were only a few people in line to meet John and Sid, so we jumped in line immediately. It really paid off to be the 4th and 5th people in line. It was cool getting to congratulate Sid and John on joining OTV in person. At the time, I had recently watched Sid's episode on Dr. K's show, so it was cool to also tell her about how much I enjoyed that. When we were done with our photo, we saw that the line for getting photos had gotten super long. They were actually signing autographs too, but the staff had to stop that to make sure everyone had a chance to get a photo with John and Sid. I think some people even had them sign their vaccine cards. While everyone was in line for a photo, we managed to be some of the first in line to get our merch. I bought a Toast plushie, a White Dreamy Night t-shirt, and a keychain of Michael. We left about 2 minutes or so before our 45-minute time slot ended to try and avoid a stampede. The biggest disappointment of the event was not being able to meet more of the members of OfflineTV. The event was called OTV IRL, so I was under the impression that all of the members would be present at the event when I first signed up. It turns out that I misunderstood the verbiage on the website. The message towards the top of the website stated, "At this event, we'll have special guest appearances, photo ops, limited edition merch, and goodies for all attendees." Further down on the website, it says all attendees will receive free limited edition OfflineTV x McDonald's merch, and special guests will be appearing throughout the day. I thought that the special guest appearances referred to friends of the group like Arya or Myth showing up. It turns out that the members of OTV were the special guest appearances. On December 3rd, we learned that not all of the members would be present in an email. One paragraph of the email stated, "There will be opportunities for meet and greets, signings, and photos with different OfflineTV creators throughout both days. For those who want to bring gifts, please avoid perishable items such as food and beverages. If the creator you want to gift is not present at your time slot, we will make sure to deliver your gifts to them later." So to be fair to OTV, they never really promised that all of the members would be there all at once. The focus was more on the actual pop-up and not so much on meeting the members IRL. While all of the free goodies and access to exclusive merch was amazing, the biggest problem was that depending on which time slot you signed up for, you may have been able to meet between 2 or more OTV members. Verdez, who was another attendee for my 12 PM time slot, mentioned that he and some other people were able to bend the rules a bit and stay after our time had run out, and they got to meet Pokimane and Arya. So depending on which time slot you picked, you may have only met 2 of the members like me, others may have been able to meet almost all of the members. People on the OTV subreddit seemed to share similar sentiments. Others, like me, were also disappointed about not being able to meet more of the members, but were also understanding. I put a link to a Reddit thread started by SolarisSaviour in the description below. I heard that Poki mentioned on stream that in the future there should be some sort of schedule that tells fans which creators would be at which time slots. In my opinion, in the future, I think it would be an absolute resounding success if all of the members were present. Maybe there could just be some longer breaks between the time slots so the creators could have time to rest. On one hand, it would have been really cool if all of the creators were there so they could give back to us, the fans, who buy the merch and consume their content, but on the other hand, this was a free event and they could have easily charged us to enter. Even if it was expensive, honestly, I probably would have paid the price. While I was extremely disappointed to not meet more of the members, I'm also understanding that this was their very first pop-up. So thank you to the OfflineTV team for all of your hard work. The event was super fun despite not having all of the members present, and I hope that the next IRL event is even better. My next video coming out will either be my story of how I got engaged or my vlog at Anime Los Angeles 2022, so look out for either of those. Thanks!